Right, hello everybody. We are just going to do a simple session today. It is actually 36 minutes of work, I guess, but it's really just around keeping things fresh, having markers, checkpoints where something might happen, so we're focusing on a certain time period and we keep it short. And we also can probably sort of push the intensity a little bit, just a little bit, not massively. We're still looking for our training zones, but ultimately, yeah, I split the difference, okay? So when I come up with time periods for a break, depends on the workout we're trying to do. So today, yeah, when we start getting further and further up in here, we're doing 22, 24 sort of rate. So yeah, ultimately it would have been nice to have, say, a minute off, but when we're only doing 18s and 20s in the first part, having a minute off is probably a bit long. That might start that our heart rate comes down too low, and then it takes us a minute and a half, 2 minutes to build it back up again in the next piece. So I've split the difference. We've got 45-second breaks. And yeah, it's just to pass over the time, as I say, in many a times, and you talk to people and they're like, oh yeah, I like the rowing machine, but it's bloody boring. Yes, it is. If you sit there and you set the clock for 40 minutes and then you just watch it tick down, it can be, and okay, if you've got some screens, you're watching some stuff, awesome. But something like this, we're not pushing far out of our like U2 training zone, only just at the end there. But that's where we're trying to manage ourselves. We've warmed into it. We're looking for the relaxation, the rhythm, the nice, easy speed. But ultimately, yes, we're just trying to work on technique, and we're just going to count down the time, and it'll go pretty quick. We'll get through this first piece. Wow, 45 seconds. Okay, time for a drink and a breathe, and then we're straight back into it again. We'll be halfway before we know it, and then all of a sudden, we've got a couple more to focus on with a bit more of a change. With a bit more of a rate change, and then we get up into the last one, it'll be done. And you'll be like, wow, I've had a bloody good day. I've done a good workout, and I kept it fresh and it mixed it up, and it was awesome. So 6 minutes with 45-second rest. If you can't see it, I did have 2-minute marker changes, but then when I was working it out, my ratings got way too high, and I was like, okay, we're not going to do that. But so basically, it's if in an ideal world, when we start doing other things, like we go into like 2K, like prep, that type of thing, we do changes every 500. And even though the first 500, the second 500 might be exactly the same, we still just use that marker as like a checkpoint or as a marker, basically. So even though it's the same rating, when we get to that 4 minutes, we're like, okay, we stay on the rating. Okay, so but we work down to the 4, then we work down to the 2, and then we work down to the 0. Okay, so pretty simple. We're just going to do 2 at 18, so 18, then 18, and then 20. So 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Just get a good rhythm and focus in these ones. So have a little bit of a warm up, but we're just going to start to push it. Use our body weight, feel the hang, feel I guess around the front, the chain, and really feel how much we can stretch the hands out, the hands and body, leave it out there, and then it comes through with us, okay? That's going to be a good focus for that part. And then we jump into the 20s. So second one will be 18, 20, 20. Third one, 20, 20, 22. And I'll talk it through the way along. Then 20, 20, 22, 24. So that's one where we change every time. And then we go 22, 22, 24. And then we go 22, 24, 26. Boom, finished. Sweat on. We've done a good workout, okay? So I'm warmed up, ready to go. I hope you guys are. You've done a little bit of work for it. And I'm just going to settle my bizzo up here. So go onto your machines, people. We want to go to select workout. We're going new workout, and we're doing an intervals again. I love our intervals. Time intervals. 6 minutes. And then set that rest period for 45 seconds. Okay, so I've split the difference with you all. I would have liked to have given a little bit more time and obviously a little bit less time at the start, but yeah, we've got to go through and make a whole lot of different variables. And I thought, nah, I'll split the difference. I hope you're happy with that. We'll be fine. yeah, and we're ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll. And I'll get some music rocking and rolling. And we will be good to go. So, remember what I was saying, good focus, good hang, good swing, getting the good rhythm. Crikey, I just got to make sure my erg data is all balanced and ready to go. What am I doing? Crikey, it's not working for me very well. Oh, we'll get that working. Hang on, where are we? There we are. Wireless is on, ready to go. Oh, and I've just lost my workout. I have to go back and do that. Back, intervals. 6. Right, ready to go. So, nice. Okay, so good focus, good hang, good swing, feeling the rhythm, feeling the glide forward. That is one thing we talk about, especially at 18. Couple of questions around the feet. Yes, it's inevitable when you come through here that your feet try and pull you forward, through sort of your hips and your quads on the way forward, and then it switches over as you get towards the front. The chain will really help you get back. So once you're out over here and you've got a soft, supple legs, then you should float into the front. Okay, so we'll talk about it a little bit. I won't hang around too long, otherwise we're going to reset our screen and we'll be shellac. Right, here we go. Okay, so 2 minutes at 18, 2 minutes at 18, then 2 minutes at 20. Ready? Go. So good push. Feel that connection. So it's talking about the feet. If you feel it in your shoes, you might feel a bit of a pull there, just off the back. Once you're in that flow, you should feel the feet almost floating in the shoe. You can feel the pressure on your balls, but also on the strap if you had to, but not on the strap all the way, because we haven't got our body weight forward and floating to the front. So good hang, good push. Through that first marker, stay on 18, just have a focus. Feel around the front. Feel the push. Feel the swing.
on the armpits, long arms. Good. Good, consistent. One continuous push. Sit back with the body. So here we go. Changing now. Some more acceleration. Good. Good push. Sitting tall. Feel the swing. Sitting in the groove. So focusing. Take technique and the form. With solid numbers. Good. So, nice, easy first piece. Basically, warming ourselves up and good pressure, good swing. Don't have a huge time for that rest. So heart rate's not going to drop too low. It will come down a little bit. So we're looking to go back this one. So first 2 minutes at 18. Then the second lots are at 20 and then 20. Here we go. Ready? Go. So back on that patience. The push. It'll feel quite strong. Long time with the pressure. It'll feel quite a long, heavy stroke. Does give us the ability to really feel the hang. Legs take it. Body comes through. Good. Nice. Good. Hang and draw. On that chain to go on one plane, not come up towards the finish. Sitting tall. Moving. Now, up 2. More acceleration. Around the front. Drive time will feel quicker. Armpits. Back up. Elastic. Think of those feet again. Floating in the shoe. Compression. Good. Continuous motion. Nice and solid. Each stroke. Good. Hold this 20. Good. Press. Feel like we're pressing the erg away. While we hang. Last minute. Good hang. Flow. Good. Smooth. One smooth drive. No massive peak. Good. So at the end of this, we would have done 6 minutes at 18, 12 minutes at 20, 10 minutes at 22, 6 minutes at 24, and 2 at 26. So we're still keeping it reasonably low, just with a bit more intensity. So we're ready to get into it again. We'll say that's 2 down, third of the way. So this is 2 minutes at 20, 2 minutes at 20, 2 minutes at 22. Here we go. Go. We're back onto that rhythm. Excuse me. Should only take us 30 seconds. Back onto it. On there. We focus. Focus body movement. Acceleration. Move the hands. Nice and tall. Nice. You let hang the pressure on the handle that comes to us with the body. Good. So holding the 20 for another 2 minutes. So we only have a short period of focus. So push the comfort zones a little bit. Focus on floors and your technique. Feel the swing. Legs, body. Nice and loose. Ready to change. Just looking for that freedom now. Quicker dry and swing. Relax though. looking for a huge jump and split. Sustainable. Continuous. Good flow. Easy speed. Good hang. Focus 30 seconds. Good momentum. Just like that. Nailed it. So this time gap, breathe it in, quick drink, halfway through. So just looking, same again. You know, break the 2 minute into 2 minute or 30-second blocks. Self-check every 30 seconds. You know, it's only 12 parts of our stroke, which covers everything. So this one's 20, 22, 24. Here we go. Now. It's a good zone, good intensity. Into the rhythm. Yeah, focus now on the split. Changing direction. Round the front. Feel a stretch as we come forward. Not too mechanical. Good. Feel the compression. Flexing the knees and the ankles. Good. So taking this flow up to 22. Now we just move legs and body a bit quicker. Hands fair. Nice. Good. Breathe. Focus this rhythm. Tapping it along. Good. Good speed. Easy. Momentum. Feel the core, front and back. Nice. So changing again. 24. Now. Light and quick. Not overpowering. Accelerated. Nice. Handle speed in. Handle speed out. Good. Pendulum. Just like a metronome. Breathing. Hands. Nice. Good. I'm getting a good sweat on here. So keep breathing, keep moving. Not a huge amount of recovery. As I say, this is where you would have loved for me to have given you a minute. But we are working that continuous zone, trying to keep the fitness up. So this one, we're at 2 minutes at 22, 2 minutes at 22, and then 2 minutes at 24. So nice and steady at that 22 for that first 4 minutes. Here we go. 30 seconds to get it back onto, here we go, onto the rhythm. We get the flywheel moving. Breathe. Good. Now hang. Feel the legs. Create. Back. Comes with it. Nice. Feel the push. Long arms. Back. Off the legs. One smooth press. Yeah, good. First marker. Focus around the front. Hold 22. Tall. Relaxation. Good. Push swing. Continuous motion. Focus the front. Change. Change in direction. Good. So getting prepared, just tapping it up again. Now, freedom and speed. Breathing. Relax muscles. Work, rest. Work, relax. Good. Last minute. Sitting tall. Leave the hands out. Breathe. Great work. So, you'll probably be feeling what we're working now. So focus, last one. See what the splits come to easily. You know, if you've been having to work pretty hard to go back to doing what you were doing on some previous sets, let's take a deep breath. Let's work on easy speed, the motion, and see what we can come to with just working that rhythm. So this is 2-minute changes, 22, 24, 26. Focus every 2 minutes. Here we go. Now, move the speed. Tap the erg. Up to speed. Good rate. Now let's lengthen. Long drive. Good. Good. Seat. Nice. Good. Sitting tall. Feeling. Acceleration. Relax the face. Good momentum. So shifting. Accelerated speed. Now, hand speed. Good. Now tall. Around the front. Around the back. Good, sit back. Through the stroke. Nice. Metronome. Pendulum. Nice and loose. Around the front. Don't load it. Move with it. So we're going up 2 again. Same again. Easy speed. Now. Rhythm. Acceleration. Feel the body off the legs. Hang. Hands around the back. Nice. Breathe. 1 minute. Consistent. Hold the numbers. Be efficient. Yeah, nice. Last 20. Here we go. Tap it along. Move the hands. Nice. Really good. So when we're starting to work quite hard towards that last part, that's where the rhythm kicks in. That's where we've got to move with it. So just reset your screen, lock that into the memory. We can have a bit of a paddle, bit of a yarn. So as I say, we've just cracked out 36 minutes, some good work. And we did it with good focus. It gives you the chance to look at the clock and to go, okay, for the next 30 seconds, we're going to think round the front. Then all of a sudden, a minute marker goes by. You're like, okay, sweet, what's next? I've got the front. Do I get the body swing? And then it's another check. What's my hands doing? Am I pulling it in? Or have I got a nice rhythm around? Am I letting the chain take me back? And all of a sudden, we'll be at a 2 minute and you'll be like, okay, crikey. Now I've got to focus on picking the speed up. So, workouts like this give us that time to be thinking all the time. The longer stuff, it can be a little bit more tedious and it is harder. I'll be the first to put up my hand and say, if we were doing 10 minutes solid at a certain rate, your mind drifts a little bit. Am I doing it? Okay, I think so. You don't just have that short focus and then the next minute you're thinking, crikey, I've only got a minute to go till the next change type of thing. So these sort of workouts are really good to be able to do that. And also with that time, it's only 45 seconds. It's not enough to get a recovery. And we have done a session that's very similar before where you go, we could have gone 2 minutes at 18, 20, 22, 20, 18, 20, 22, 28, like that. So you go up and down. It's basically pyramids. You just keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. And that could pump you out 30 minutes quite comfortably. And that's another perfect example of something similar to this. Although you do wander a bit, you do lose a little bit because, of course, you've got that 30 seconds when you come off the end of it where you've got to come down and rate. So you're like, okay, need to have a breather, need to have a bit of a suck it in moment. And then ultimately you don't get back onto the speed quick enough. So this is just another way. There's we've got thousands and thousands of different ways we can go about doing workouts similar to this, all with absolutely great benefits. As I say, this is really just a solid solid training zone type of situation. Climbs a little bit towards the end, but if you go back and have a look, if you are working on heart rate, which is a great thing to be able to do if you can go back and look at what your average heart rate was for that period of time. If you give it a lap time now and then go back and have a look, you'll be able to see and go, okay, sweet. My average was at my sort of 80% heart rate to, max type of thing. And you can be really content in knowing that you've had a good solid push, good solid workout, good sweat on, fitness is going up, aerobic base is going up. It's a win-win situation for everybody. So, good workout, awesome. Keep it trucking. Keep training hard, everyone. Any more questions, just fire them through. I'll get around to answering everyone's as much as I can. Takes me a while, which is awesome. Just here to help out. You guys are helping me get fit again because I let myself go a little bit there for a while, but it was good to have a break. And now with everything that's in the pipeline, it's good to get back and do some of the toughest fitness in the world, because that's what it is. Rowing is some of the toughest stuff you're ever going to do. Right, awesome. Good work, guys. Keep it going. We'll catch you guys later.